Republicans unanimously coalesce behind Speaker Johnson. Does this signal that he and his extreme views represent the Republican Party?
Well, thank you so much, Jonathan, for having me on such a busy news night. It really does symbolize a complete takeover, or I should say the completion of the takeover of the Republican Party by the MAGA wing. I am still just stunned. And frankly, we had to Google Mike Johnson. A bunch of members of Congress were on Google looking up who the guy is. And the more we learn about him, just the more we realize that this is someone who doesn't support LGBTQ equality, supports a federal ban on abortion, and actually worked to overturn the 2020 election. So it's a complete takeover at this point.
I have that. Why did you decide in that moment, when it was time for you to cast your vote for Speaker for Leader Jeffries, that you decided that you were going to make a very personal statement in such a momentous moment?
Well, Jonathan, as you know, because it's your alma mater, I come from a swing district. It's one of the toughest seats among all Democrats in the country. I have to defend my seat every single cycle. But as I sat there and in real time, we learned that the potential speaker was so anti-LGBTQ. I just felt compelled to speak out in a way that some people have called pretty Minnesota. I wanted to wish my wife a happy wedding anniversary. It was our wedding anniversary. We've been married under the law, at least for 15 years, and we've raised 4 sons together, and we now have 2 grandsons. So, I truly hope that the speaker we can work to change his views over time, because I really think that his view on this is outdated. It's wrong. And in one of the toughest swing seats in America, guess what? People have elected me now 3 times to Congress.
Mm-hmm. And just to put a finer point on it, we're talking about my alma mater, Carleton College, which is in Northfield, Minnesota. But let's turn to something equally serious, even more serious, and that is the mass shooting in Lewiston, Maine last night. Maine Democrat Congressman Jared Golden reversed his opposition and called for an assault weapons ban today and apologized for his failure. Let's listen.
To the people of Lewiston, my constituents throughout the 2nd District, to the families who lost loved ones, and to those who have been harmed, I ask for forgiveness and support as I seek to put an end to these terrible shootings.
I mean, Congresswoman Craig, you just said a moment ago, a bunch of you and your colleagues had to Google Mike Johnson to see who he is. But do you think, given the information you've been able to find, can you find common ground on an assault weapons ban?
Well, it's time that we stop tinkering around the edges of gun safety legislation in this country. And I'm so proud of my colleague, Jared Golden from Maine, and his words this evening. It's time to act. It's the guns. We don't need to say anything else. Weapons of war should not be on American streets. And again, I come from a district where we heavily value freedom, and I know Jared does as well. And my constituents value the freedom to go to a bowling alley or to a movie theater or to a place of worship or a grocery store. And until we understand that acting on gun safety is really about giving the American people the freedom to live in our communities safe, then we're not doing our job.
Congresswoman Angie Craig from the great state of Minnesota, happy anniversary. Thank you very much for coming to The Last Word.
Happy anniversary, Cheryl.